drives quickly on Smith, out to DeSantis. DeSantis, oh, is that going to be a charge? That'll go down as a charge. Yep, charge on DeSantis. It's an iffy call, but his feet were set, so I guess it makes sense. Jones looking to inbound the ball. The Bucs' strong suit so far has been their defense. When their defense is on, well, they're a hard team to beat, but if that team can beat that zone, because it looks like they're running a 2-3 zone here, then, I mean, anything can happen. And oh, another turnover by Sanchez. Just can't handle the passes. Looks like Camden will be inbounding the ball here to Tommy. Nottingham has pulled up from their full court press. Wonder if that's because they're worried about their players' stamina.
I don't know what happened.
Trying to set the tone. That's probably what they're doing. But here goes Camden with the ball, looking for a pass. Nice floater in the lane off the glass. Strong play from Marino Fenty here. If he gets going, whole tide of the game changes. And so we see Williams bringing up the ball here. Jones into Brooks, and Brooks, is that an and one? Yes, sir. Strong play in the post. Nottingham's paint game here it's really picked up recently. If I heard that correctly, I believe Noah just picked up his second foul of the game. That's not good for the Bucs. They need him as much as possible, so getting into foul trouble early will definitely hurt this team. Brooks steadies for the first, and it's up, and it's good. That will be his only free throw as he made the basket. So the ball is passed to Kerwin, who's looking to bring it up the court. It's been a pretty even game so far as we wind down the first quarter with the last 47 seconds left. And it looks like there's a blocking foul. Wasn't a reach-in, but he must have been getting in the way of the offensive player. Walia looking to inbound the ball here. The Bucs will probably be looking to run a play here, but instead they just get the ball out to Tommy, who's surveying the defense. Tommy is an essential part of this team between his defense and his playmaking. While he may not be a shot-first point guard, he doesn't need to be with the players on this team. Walia pops the three, rims out, picked up by Jones. Jones driving up the court. DeSantis slips. They recognize they have the numerical advantage. What a steal by Walia. Walia takes it up the court, and that is a solid layup. The Bucs here only down by one as the fourth quarter comes to a close. Williams holding the ball here. Looks like the game clock is just ahead of the shot clock if they're not perfectly synced. So he wants this last shot here. Williams, corner three. Oh, far rim. Walia grabs the rebound. Will the Bucs try and get a shot off here? Camden Atkinson from half court. Not good, but I'm not sure if that would have been good if that goes. Strong first quarter for both teams here as the Bucs are down by 3. Both teams have a lot to work off of here. I mean, strong foundational starts for both of them. The Bucs have gotten what they wanted mostly. They just have to start making their shots. And Nottingham has also been getting what they wanted in the paint. The Bucs defense has been very solid so far as they look to get as much steals as possible because Nottingham could really abuse them in the paint if they wanted to. So the Bucs have been playing really solid. They can't start settling for threes. The second they start settling, the game goes in the favor of Nottingham because, well, the 3 may be worth more than a 2. You're not as likely to make the 3. So it's all about defense here, honestly. And it looks like Nottingham's getting a pep talk from their coach, just like the Bucs are. Nottingham looks solid here. They want to run. They want to turn this game into a track meet. And honestly, if they do, it favors them completely. Oswego doesn't handle the press well, and they need to slow the game down in order to get the shots that they want. So we'll see how this moves forward from here, but it looks like the second quarter is about to start here. So who will be inbounding the ball? Adam Smith inbounding the ball to Williams. Williams has not gotten a rest yet. We'll see if this lack of a break gets to him yet. So it's back out. Smith pops the 3 off the front rim. Strong rebound from Nottingham, but the putback is no good. Jones one more time, but he gets his own rebound and he goes up again, and that is an and one. Strong play from Jones. Maybe the biggest problem for the Bucs. I mean, he's a great player. Warm up from dunking all over the place. He's making threes. incredibly versatile player. Nottingham brings the other 4 players past the half-court line, which is an interesting strategy. But again, this is a one-and-done shot here, so if he misses it, the Bucks get a chance at a fast break, but not with this defense that Nottingham's playing. Jones puts up the free throw, and it's good. Carr looks to inbound it out to Atkinson. Atkinson brings it up the court. He's playing point guard instead of Tommy, but Tommy looks like he's about to check back in here. Atkinson dribbling around the screen, set by Mac Fitzgerald, looking for the pass, passes it back to Mac. Mac surveying the defense, is trying to drive on flag, but he doesn't look like he's going to get a lane, so he goes around him to the right, passes out to DeSantis for the 3. Will that be good? Off the far iron, rebounded by Jones, and Williams looking to push the pace. Again, this is the track meet they want. Passes out to Sanchez. Nope, not Sanchez. Smith in the corner, and that is the shooter's touch for you. What a shot. So we have Atkinson bringing it up the floor, looking for a pass here. Atkinson can score when he wants to, score at will. He's really quite the player, but right now, he's getting really solid defense played on him. So we have Carr driving into DeSantis, open layup, and he smokes the layup, but that's okay. The Bucks defense needs to step up here. Smith goes in for the layup. What a Euro step, looking like a mini Giannis in the paint. That was insane. Have happened. So not the best start here, but again, I must warn you and urge you again, there's still 32 minutes left of game here, so nothing is set in stone. There's still plenty of time for the Bucks to get back in control of this game. Just need to hit a few shots, get a few stops, and there we are.
Ooh, I forgot. Yeah, there we go. I forgot about the infrared.
Nottingham's on their games.
Eyes will be glowing because they'll be like green.
But
we should turn the lights off in here. We should do it in the dark.
Timeouts shift momentum all the time. I wonder if this timeout is called and maybe learning from the Fulton game where Fulton hit 4 quick threes coming out of halftime to quickly get the lead back. And if that timeout was meant as a way to maybe halt this Nottingham advance. So Tommy brings up the ball, looking for Atkinson. Too hot of a pass. Turnover for the Bucks. That's just unfortunate, honestly. Bucks got what they wanted. It was a good play. Atkinson cutting baseline. Williams looks to push it up quick to Smith. Williams back. Jones from the mid-range. Just off. And a strong rebound by Kerwin. Give me that. That was the type of play we need from Tommy. Honestly, Tommy's just that gritty player everybody needs to have on their team. He's not afraid to get in there and get the boards when you need him. But he's not flashy either. Boalia looking to check back in. We'll see if that turns the tide for the Bucks. Kerwin passes to Fenty. Fenty circling the arc, passes to Atkinson. Looks to lose control of the ball, but retains control. Really quite a play from Atkinson. Contested layup. Not sure what he was thinking there, but will Atkinson get a technical for dissent here? Ref put the whistle to his mouth, but didn't call it, so we'll see. Yep, Oswego coach telling Cam not to take the technical. They can't have that happening right now. That would have been a free throw for Nottingham and possession, something they cannot afford. So here we go. Jones looking to inbound the ball. Williams takes it up the court. Williams looking for the outlet pass here to get things started. Tons of cutters. Oh, that would have been an alley-oop. That would have been insane, but still a great play from Nottingham here. Jones using his height and length to his advantage here on the smaller Bucks squad. So Kerwin dribbling up the court. Let's see what the Bucks are drawing up. They've been on a drought offensively. They need a bucket here. Boalia contested mid-range off the backboard. Williams pushing the pace on Mac Fitzgerald. Jones from 3. Oh, that would have been crazy. Jones gets his own rebound. How many rebounds is that for Jones now? He's been everywhere on this court for Nottingham. Jones, oh, blocked by Fenty. What a play. But Brooks Jr. gets the rebound. This Nottingham team. The ball gets stopped for here. What's the stoppage for? Russ stopped the game here. Looks like it was a shot. Looks like there was a shot clock error here that this ref called. So this will be an inbound for Nottingham. It'll be Shanique flag to inbound the ball, I believe. Nope, looks like it'll be Williams to inbound it. That was just a clock problem. No foul, no nothing. So Smith gets the ball, passes it back out to Williams. Nottingham, they'll hit you in the transition with that fast break, but honestly, this is just a clean style of basketball. They're looking for their shot. They know they can get it. They know the Bucks can give it to them. Look at that. Brooks Jr. in the post, and that is good. That is bully ball at its finest. The Bucks just can't match up with this right now. Bualia, will he take the three? Nope. Mack from the corner. Made one from there earlier, but that's no good. DeSantis tries to get the tip in, but the ball rims out. And here comes William bringing it up the floor. This is Smith, and Smith's mid-range off, but Williams gets the rebound. No foul called on that drive from Williams. I'm wondering if they're going to count that as a gather step. That's the only thing I can fathom why that. And Tommy, what a play from Kerwin, taking it down into the paint and getting the and one. That's a strong play right there. You can't ask for anything more from your point guard than what Tommy just did. So it looks like Marino is coming into the game tomorrow. Kevin Waters checking in for Matt.
Okay.
Let's hope this proves to be a timely substitution for our Bucks. 15-4-47. Tommy at the line. He's going to get one shot. Continues his routine.
We're auto-zooming again.
Off the back iron. Stance is so close to the rebound. The first team gathers the ball. Passes to Jones up to Williams. Who is that? Is that Smith Jr. from the... What a shot from Adam Smith. That could have been a 4-point play if the ref had given it. But here we are. Bualia desperately needs an answer. Drives in the lane. That's a strong play by Bualia. The Bucks team really exploiting this paint advantage that they seem to have found in their speed. Honestly, they can get a rhythm and they can bring up that defense in the first quarter. This team will be dangerous. Down 16, basketball is a game of runs. So, whatever happens, it can happen. Bualia here at the line. One of my favorite parts about being at the basketball.
He's not good. I had a great shot.
Got some white colors out here. We got some... It's kind of weird not seeing any Jordans out on a basketball court. You'd think they'd be here, but they're not. I mean, it makes sense for the Jordan 1s at least. They have a thin sole, so they're not the best for playing in, but still, it's a staple sneaker right there. So here, Fernandez brings the ball up the court. Drops the ball off to Fenty. Fenty being guarded by Jones. That's a tough matchup for Fenty. He's the Bucks star player, but he's probably one of the premier defenders in the section. So, and what a block by Bualia! What a block! Are they gonna call that a foul on Bualia? Looks like they will. That's crazy. That call will draw some dissent. I think that's Bualia's third foul, if I'm not mistaken. That's not good for the Bucks. The Bucks can't have him getting in foul trouble. Josiah Smith called bank on the free throw. First one goes. Second free throw coming up. Looks like the Oswego coach here is getting ready to put in a sub for Bualia here. Yep, Camden Atkinson. I'm not sure he'll be taking Bualia's spot, but he is set to check in. Yep, Noah's coming out of the game for Atkinson as Atkinson goes to inbound the ball. Tommy taking it up the court. He's the Bucks' primary ball handler. It makes sense, honestly. He has amazing court vision for a point guard, and he's young. They're looking to develop him for next season. And Atkinson goes for the cut, but Kerwin decides to go to DeSantis, and DeSantis with a strong layup. More of this paint advantage from the Bucks. Can't settle for those threes. Williams to Smith. Back, little two-man game here. Williams pops from the top of the arc, off the front iron and out. Kerwin with the rebound. Bullet pass to Atkinson, who handles it. Pass to DeSantis. DeSantis bringing it up the court. See, those are those defensive stops for the Bucks. He's forcing bad shots. You can give him that three all day. This is high school basketball. He's not Adam Smith. Is that going to get called for a travel? And he travels in transition. Mental mistake there from Adam Smith. Wonder if that'll get him subbed out here. Nottingham, again, not using their substitutes. This is various 6-7 man rotation. We'll see how that fares for the Bulldogs if they'll wear down in the second half. But again, Oswego not using their substitutes as much as they're playing most of the game. Same with Fenty. Fenty driving into the lane. Marino called for a travel. I'd say that's an iffy travel, honestly. He went for the inside cut, didn't get it. It's a fair play. Williams taking the ball up the court. Passes to Smith, to Williams. Smith with the floater in the lane, no good. Fighting his own teammate for the rebound. Jones, oh, you cannot do that. Number 44, interesting play there. It just looked like a push, honestly. Honestly, that just looked like a statement foul. That's a tone setter right there. 44 hasn't played much of the game so far. When he gets his minutes, it looks like he's the tone setter of the team, and that makes perfect sense.
Obviously.
You just set a baseline. You're not going to be a push. And honestly, Nottingham alone from the score has come out and proven that. And number 44 gets the steal. What a hustle play. What a hustle play. Was that a timeout from Nottingham? Called that because they probably had possession there. Nottingham, they are getting what they want on the Buccaneers here. Gotta wonder if the Bucks will put in a tone setter of their own very soon.
We have better. I do. They're comfy.
Timeout. This game started to slip away from the Bucks here in the second quarter. Not something they can have happen, but again, plenty of time here, folks. We've got 19 minutes left in the game. Anything can happen.
It's too comfy.
Grayson Brady, 2 seconds. Jones getting that ball for Nottingham. Williams. He's also the primary ball handler for Nottingham here. He likes to handle the ball at the top of the key primarily, look for the outlet pass. Him and Adam Smith, a lot of two-man ball. Jones, when he gets the shots he wants. Oh, Smith, in and out. Unfortunate shot here. Jones fighting DeSantis for the rebound, but rips it away from Jones. Quarterback pass to Fenty in the post, and that's an easy layup. What a transition play for the Buccaneers here. That is what you want. Smith here looking for the pass to Williams. Williams surveying the court, back to Smith. Here's that two-man ball I mentioned earlier to Brooks Jr. Smith handles the ball to Williams, to Jones, back into Brooks Jr., and up and in the post. That's just good ball movement. The Bucks couldn't keep up with everything that was happening on that Nottingham offense. DeSantis cuts in between two. Hard layup. That is good. Aiden DeSantis being the spark plug for this team right now, doing everything for the Buccaneers. Doesn't matter if they can't get stops though. It looks like Smith popping the three. That hits the back iron. Nottingham had problems hitting their threes in the warm-up, so can't say this is a surprise. Tommy, a little bit of a no-look pass to Kevin Waters in the corner off the far end. Kerwin with the rebound, looking to pass the ball to Atkinson. Is that a steal by Brooks Jr.? That's got to be a foul. That has got to be a foul on Brooks here. Oh, my bad. That's just Smith. It's Smith. That's got to be a foul. Just Atkinson's out from the back. Inbound to Brooks.
Yeah.
Smith.
Hot potato.
Current situation, foul situation.
So now it's not on.
Just heard. Camden, first free throw.
They don't have the best angle. It sucks.
It's like they have a much better chance
to
of going
me
in.
to stand. Like, it's hard with a basket. Half of it's missing.
Looks like Cooper Fitzgerald here set to check in. Start. About 1 minute, 19 seconds left in the second half here. Atkinson, second free throw. No good. Take back what I just said. I was proven wrong. So, Williams here getting a hold of the ball. Pass to Smith. Nottingham getting a little too comfortable here. Starting to set up for the bad shots. Jones in the post. Fouled, believed by Marino. Looks like the Nottingham coach here is telling him not to post up. He's not supposed to post up. I wonder what he's supposed to be doing. Maybe setting screens, creating a distraction in the paint. Jones's first free throw, in and out. Nottingham's jump shooting here, not anything special, honestly, but the paint, they've been dominating. They're just getting what they want. And so they take the second shot, and it's good. Jones' second shot is good, and so now Kerwin looks to bring the ball up again for the Buccaneers. Bucks down by 13 now, cutting into that deficit a little bit before half, and so Tommy looking for the outlet pass, drives hard. Oh, hits Smith right in the face, but he rebounds that amazingly. They got the 2-on-1 break here that they want. Smith, good on the layup. That's that track meet I talked about. They're getting what they want. The Bucks trying to turn it into a track meet of their own. Oh, Jones almost got a steal that probably would have resulted in a dunk for the senior. But DeSantis misses the tough contested layup. And so now we have Williams taking the ball up the court. Williams handling the ball to Jones. To Smith. What will that call be? Looks like that's going to be a charge on Jones. Looks like the Bucks got their feet set there. Walia checking back in for the final 25.8 seconds. Interesting strategy here. There's still a chance for him to get a foul that would put him at 4 fouls and in severe foul trouble. But again, they're on offense, so lower chance of that happening. But again, if he draws a charge, that's a foul and personal foul and a turnover. So the Bucks can't afford that. So it looks like they're going to hold for the last shot here unless they can't, but they definitely can. So Tommy here handling the ball. I can't imagine the Bucks are going to want to let Nottingham get the last shot off here. Walia, yep, holding the ball, looking for a shot, calling for a screen for Kerwin. To Kevin Waters in the corner. They have 3 seconds. Walia, that would be good if it goes, but it's off the back iron and no good. Bucks started to fall apart there in the second quarter. 15-point deficit at halftime. We get a 10-minute halftime now. Bucks are going to have to really consider their strategy going into the second half. It's been rough so far. I mean, the first quarter, the Bucks kept themselves in it. They're playing hard, and it's not that they're not playing hard now, but Nottingham's just kicked into that gear that they knew they had couldn't access in that first quarter. So we'll see where it goes. So enough for now. Okay. Hi. So that first half, mixed bag for Oswego in particular. You could also say it's a mixed bag for Nottingham. Got a lot of stuff to work on after that first quarter, but they really rebounded in the second. They got the shots that they wanted. Their defense impeccable for the most part, forcing the Bucks into simple mental mistakes that if the Bucks make, they don't have a chance at winning this game. It's just the way it goes. I mean, when you have an offense kicking into that high of a gear that Nottingham had, you can't afford to not get defensive stops and not score on your own possessions, which is what the Bucks were doing. So we'll see what happens here. Kerwin had a great performance in that first half, honestly, from that point guard position. He's not being relied on to score as much anymore, so we'll see how it goes. But honestly, anything could happen in that. But Kerwin, again, as I was saying earlier, he just gets those easy plays. He doesn't rush himself in any situation. He's very selfish. He's a selfish basketball player. He's that pass-first type of player that everybody needs on their team. And honestly, at this point, it just looks like it'll be a matter of if the Bucks can make their shots. It's not that they were being forced into bad shots. When they took bad shots, it's because, well, they settled. They didn't have to take those shots. We have a 30-second shot clock here. If it's not 35 seconds, I'm not actually sure. That's plenty of time to run a play, get the shot that you want, but the Bucks just couldn't make it happen. So we'll see what happens here, guys. But the Bucks, cold spell in the second quarter. Improvements I'd recommend for that second half is I'd come out and I'd set a tone early to find the Buccaneers. You can't have Nottingham think that they've won this game so far, which I'm afraid they think they do. So the Bucks can't get discouraged here. They have to just stay steady. They just have to stay steady and continue on the path. So yeah, that's my recommendation. The Bucks they have to rush Nottingham. They're comfortable. They're too comfortable, if anything. So in order to get them out of that comfort, maybe you come out in that full court press. Sure, the full court press is detrimental in a lot of ways. It gasses your players quickly, messes you up, but who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. So we'll see what happens. For Nottingham, just steady on the course. I mean, that first quarter, sure, maybe you settled for some bad threes, but it's the first quarter. Maybe you got some jitters playing away, but that second quarter, they realized they had the paint advantage. They definitely have the height advantage here on the Buccaneers, and they took advantage of that fact. So, yeah, can't ask for anything more from your players. See what happens in the second half, and I'm going to sign off for a few. the women's coach, right? Women's varsity basketball coach,
That's
Mr.
right.
Banks. And so we're going to talk about what we think the Bucks should do in the second half to get back in this game. So we're curious, what are your thoughts, Coach?
Well, I like the pace of the first half. I think that we need to get a little bit settled once we get the ball over half court, get into our sets a little bit. But we're beating players off the dribble pretty easily one-on-one. So if we can spot up more players and crash the boards after those shots go up, I think we have some good second chance opportunities in the second half.
Very cool. Thank you. So
You got it.
one of the things that Nottingham, at least I think they've been trying to do, is they're trying to push the pace on Oswego a little bit.
They are.
They're getting back. Oswego is admittedly getting back on most possessions, but in those possessions where they're not, they're really getting punished. So how do you
Yes.
think Oswego slows down the game, not just for them, but for both teams?
Twofold. Hopefully, coach at halftime talked to them about stopping the basketball higher. We're allowing them to get way down the floor with that basketball before they're seeing any pressure, and making sure everyone else sprints to the middle of the floor before umbrellaing out after that. So I think if we do those couple of things, we can slow that down in the middle and make them reverse the basketball a few times before getting a quick shot up.
Very cool. So one last question is, do you think the Bucks were settling too often for poor shots on maybe the perimeter or contested mid-range jumpers, or do you think they were getting the shots that they want, they just weren't falling?
I think it's twofold. I think that it's a little bit of what they want, but I think that they're getting so excited at being open that they're taking that first shot when an extra pass or two would benefit them a little bit better in the second half.
Very cool. So right before you head out, how's your team doing this year?
Pretty good.
Very
We just
cool.
came off of a win last night over at Nottingham.
Solid.
Both
Congratulations.
JV, thank you very much. JV and Varsity both won by just a handful of points. They had to gut it out. And then so now we film for both teams today, and then we're back home against CNS on Tuesday next week.
Very cool. Very
Yep.
cool. Well, it was very nice to talk to you,
All right.
Coach. Thank you for
Likewise.
your insight.
You got it. Thanks for having me.
Hello,
Hi guys, I'm Ella,
and I'm Addie
and we're starting fresh here.
with
We're-
returner Michael Pastel.
Hi, I'm back.
This is our first time commentating a basketball game. We used to do volleyball games, if you recognize us from that.
And from hockey.
Right,
You might have heard some commentating from Ella. Didn't see your face, but you
I was
heard
in
her
the
voice.
background, yeah. Addie did that yesterday.
Starting the third quarter, 26-41. Buccaneers are down. Anything's possible, though.
Yep. We definitely can come back here. We just gotta lock in.
Yeah. We were staying with them the last first half and
Yeah.
hustling.
Yeah, our house has been pretty good tonight, I'd say. Oh. Stays on the end. It's white ball.
Tipped out here by Josiah Smith. Tommy Kerwin's going to inbound the ball. He's looking for that outlet pass to get it started. Looks like there's going to be a play run as Marina Fenty sends the screen, but it's passed to Aiden DeSantis to Camden Atkinson. Tommy Kerwin driving baseline, puts up the floater. No good. Rebounded by Jones, and Nottingham out on the fast break once again. What a pass, but that looks like that'll go out of bounds for a turnover for Nottingham. So what do you guys think about the Bucks' performance in the first half?
I think that the score might not show how good that we've been doing. I think we've been staying with them. It's been a pretty physical game.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rough. Definitely a lot of uncalled fouls, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
Walia here gets that open mid-range shot, and that is cash money for Walia.
Cash money. Yes, sir.
Williams bringing the ball up the court. Getting a little bit of that slower pace here to start the second half. Wonder if they're going to try and start burning some clock early. Jones gets the ball, looking to drive baseline, looks for that pass to Smith. Smith squares his feet, looks for the pass to Williams. That's off the front rim for Amari Brooks Jr. Qualia taking it up the court. He's looking for his shot right now. He's on those 3 fouls, so he has to play safe, but we'll see what his strategy is here coming out of break. Deep 3 for Qualia off the back rim, rebounded by Kerwin. There he is again, Marino for 3. And that is wet like Lake Ontario. What a shot. So we have Williams passing here to Smith. It looks like that'll be a foul on Marino.
Oh.
Do you guys think the Bucks are going to get into foul trouble early here? Do you think they'll be able to?
I think that we might, because I think we're just fouling for no reason sometimes, not actually hustling to get there.
Yeah, and it's tough to not foul those driving players. I mean,
Right.
you gotta go straight up in
Yeah.
today's game, so you don't get a lot of leeway. First free throw is good. Score is 42-31 in favor of Nottingham.
Hopefully this guy misses this free throw because that's just really unfortunate.
And he does.
Wow,
What a
called
call
by
out.
you.
Will that be the momentum shift the Bucks need here?
Yep.
Kerwin looking for the pass, but a full court press from Nottingham here. First time checking in for Denarius McCurdy.
Intercepted by
Jones.
number 11 on the Nottingham team.
Jones throws the ball away there. A little too far of a lead pass. Looks like they're going to stick with their full court press here on the Bucks, trying to make them uncomfortable. We'll see if it works. Yep, there you go. 8-second violation. Oh, but the Bucks beat it on a lucky play from Marino Fenty.
Wow, that was a great play.
Yeah.
Assisted by Cam Atkinson right to Marino and a basket. And Nottingham was coming in hot right back with another shot.
McCurdy's been a difference maker so far, and there he is again with those quick hands. He's gotten his hands on that ball twice, but hasn't managed to steal it yet. Atkinson, corner 3. So we got Savon Johnson, ball pass to Smith, rebounded by Brooks Jr., and he misses the second ball. Fenty getting the ball up the court. Scores the pace down a little bit here. Which play do you guys think will be key for the Buccaneers here?
Wally had a good first half. Yeah.
Oh my God, so close from McCurdy on the poster. I would have gone crazy. Kerwin, Marino, he's got to set the tone here with the 3. There we go. Momentum shifter. 5-point swing for the Bucks. See if McCurdy gets a reprimand for that flash to dunk it. He's going to have the easy layup. Jones here driving baseline again. Throws the ball into the stands, hitting an innocent bystander. The Bucks here making some of those adjustments that we talked about.
Back and better than ever.
Wow, great pass by Mac Fitzgerald.
Fenty gets the play in the post.
Nottingham might have let their guard down. I don't know.
McCurdy bringing up the ball.
That was a great shot by Marino, assisted by Mac Fitzgerald. Wow.
I think Nottingham's going to have the advantage with McCurdy here, but Jones pops the 3. That's a rebound for the Bucks.
I think they're a little bit rattled. I don't know.
They don't know how to.
I think that was a foul on DeSantis, probably a loose ball Looks like Flag is coming back in for his first action of the second half, and there goes Josiah Smith, temporarily subbing out. And will that be a foul on McCurdy on DeSantis? Looks like he's just going to get a warning here. McCurdy didn't play in the first half, so he's on a fresh slate here in terms of fouls. Looks like Adam Smith telling him to calm down a little bit. You just got in the game here, bud. Adam Smith, what a save. Oh, stolen by Mac Fitzgerald. Thinking about it, getting guarded by Not only is Nottingham getting beat by Oswego, their own mistakes are starting to pile up here. This full court press is starting to look a little more out of desperation rather than setting a tone here.
Oh, wow, yeah, I agree. Oh,
McCurdy
air
with the
ball.
rebound. Here's their offensive disadvantage. There's nobody on Oswego who can guard both McCurdy and Jones. But if they keep us in shots like that, then they won't have to. Matt, spot up three. That's good.
Bang! The crowd goes wild.
This is a 3-point game here. McCurdy bringing the ball up the court. Looks like the Bucks are running a bit of zone defense here. We'll see how that works out for them. That is a steal by DeSantis and Curran. Curran slowing the pace down. That's what he needs to do. We're not in a rush here. That clock did not reset according to the officials. Poker by McCurdy here. Now they're in transition. There he just goes for the end one. No dunk attempt this time. Buccaneers coach clearly not pleased about something. What are we thinking the chances are he makes this free throw?
Negative.
I'm
Not he,
4 out of
he's not
10.
gonna make it. Nope.
Oh. Weren't in our favor.
Womp womp.
Now with Kerwin out of the game, it looks like Mack is going to become the primary ball handler.
Oh.
And that's just sending everyone you got out of it. Will this be an in-game dunk? Yes, it will be. Stavon Jones throwing it down.
Yep, Tommy's going back in. They need a little bit of assistance here.
Marino gets
Great
his shot.
by Marino.
Marino's been
44
playing
for
very
the-
good.
I wonder how many points he has.
Yeah, gotta be a lot.
Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Sorry, I must have cut out a little bit. All right.
McCurdy here to inbound the ball for Nottingham. Williams in the game. Is this his first time in the game in the second half? I think it may be. McCurdy, where was he in the first half?
Uh-oh.
His length and athleticism burning the Bucks in the paint here.
It's looking like Noah is about to foul out. He has 4 fouls. And if he gets 5, then he can't play. So that's a little problematic here. Yeah, that's
What do we think?
no good.
He's gonna make it?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, good.
You were
Off
right.
the back rim, rebounded by James Carr.
Okay. Okay, ball handler.
way to stay with it.
Aiden DeSantis goes for the tough layup. Rebounded by McCurdy. That's going to be a foul on Kerwin. He hit him in the face. There's not much to argue about there. Williams here to rebound, to inbound the ball to McCurdy. Wonder if he'll play the whole second half. Although they look shaken to come out of the gates here, it looks like the Nottingham players have finally settled into their game. Jones, doesn't matter if it goes. Off-ball foul, illegal screen on Nottingham.
Oh, Marino's back in.
I'm wondering who's close to fouling out here. Besides Noah. There's been a lot of those.
Oh,
Kerwin with a dirty play.
puts
Passes
him on
out.
his feet.
The Bucks getting what they want here. That's a bad shot.
Oh,
That's a bad shot, honestly. Even, I mean, that's a contested 3. You have 2 players down. Jones cutting into flag, and that's
Good
a steal.
defense.
That's a strip specialist play right there from James Carr. So now we have Tommy Kerwin bringing it up the court, passes to Atkinson. Looking for that paint shot, and he's going to get it. So close to an and one for Camden there. What have we thought about the Bucks offense here coming out of halftime?
I think we've definitely done better. We caught. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was trying to listen to. I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going.
I don't remember what I was saying.
I was trying to listen to the coach.
See who is close.
Just came in
foul.
at. Yeah. DeSantis has 3 fouls. Walia has 4 fouls.
Adrian Brooks Jr. here just checked in for Nottingham, replacing Shamik Flagg. That gives Nottingham a little more size all across the floor. That's a rough fall for Brooks here, but he gets right up.
Ouch.
Everyone's been on the floor tonight.
Yikes. That was a tough one.
He walks it off like nothing happened.
He's going to feel that one in the morning, though. See what Williams does here.
Defense. Oh.
Foul on the floor. Yep, James Carr fouled him on the floor.
James looks like he's a little bit hurt.
That would be a big loss for the Bucks. They can't afford right now.
What's going on? Some controversy?
I'm not
I'm
really
confused.
I'm not really sure, honestly.
So it looks like Nottingham's in the bonus here, and because that is a defensive foul, they're going to get to shoot a free throw.
Gotcha.
Adrian Brooks Jr. here to shoot 2. First one. Perfect.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Second one,
Oh.
short.
Too much backspin.
Not too lucky on that one.
The lead for Nottingham right now is 9 points. Still plenty of time for the Bucks. They've been in worse positions.
Oh,
Go, 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 go.
If you're wondering why Camden didn't go for that ball, it's because it would have been a backcourt violation on the Bucks anyway. So
Oh.
you let the ball roll out.
basketball IQ.
I have 0, so I might be signing out after this quarter because I'm not really sure what I'm talking about here. But I'm willing to learn.
Nottingham here, holding the ball for the last shot. Don't want to give Oswego that chance. Oswego breaking their zone a little bit. See how that hurts them. And McCurdy with the almost athletic finish, but Oswego gets a chance here. Reno pulls from deep, just off. 9-point lead here for Nottingham at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with you at the start of the fourth.
It was nice to see you guys. I'm gonna leave. Okay. Have a good night.
Looks like Addy and Ella have signed off here to start the fourth quarter. The Bucks have a 9-point deficit to make up here in the last quarter of play. We'll see if they can do it. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but if there's a team that can do it, I put my money on the Buccaneers. So, Adam Smith passes the ball to McCurdy to start the play off here for Nottingham. Smith with a contested three, not a good shot, but will that get the shooter's touch? No. DeSantis outfights Brooks Jr. for the rebound. Tommy running the floor. Pass to Mack from the corner. Ooh, rough shot there. But Nottingham throws it away. Jones can't teleport to that spot on the floor, I'm afraid. The Bucks' offense has become too routine, almost. It's like they're just getting snuffed out on every possession. Because it's like Nottingham knows what's going to happen. They need to mix it up a little bit, run some plays that Nottingham hasn't seen before. Is that an off-the-ball foul on Jones? It is. Foul on Jones. Committed on DeSantis. You take it. I mean, Jones has been one of their best players in every facet of the game. I don't think he's subbed out once yet. So if you can get him into foul trouble in the fourth quarter, that's a massive advantage that you want. So Marino taking the spot up three. Just off. McCurdy with the high rebound there, skying for that. Passes the ball to Sanchez. Hasn't checked in so far, but passes the ball back to McCurdy. McCurdy looking for Jones because Jones knows he's got a little bit of a mismatch there, but passes the ball back to Sanchez. Sanchez passes the ball to McCurdy. McCurdy playing as more of a pass-first player here, even though we've seen his scoring prowess in every facet of the game. That athletic finishing, I mean, that's unreal. So we're getting low on the shot clock here, about 10 seconds left, but Williams passes the ball into Brooks Jr. That's the layup they want. The Bucks defense falls apart once again. They can't hold it for 32 seconds, and that's really going to hurt them. So we'll see what happens now. Marino in the corner, looking for that pass. DeSantis, top of the key. Nice pump fake. Drives in and just doesn't get it to go. Not sure if DeSantis got hurt there on the... I think he's good, but Sanchez from three. Oh, that's cash money, shooting that corner three like he's P.J. Tucker. I mean, at this point, you can't ask for much. The Bucks are getting the shots they want. They just can't finish, and the physicality of Nottingham. Oh, almost a Jose Alvarado type steal there from Mack on McCurdy. Will that be? That's a foul on Mack. According to the ref, he pushed Sanchez out of bounds. Not sure what I think about that one. Interesting play here from the Bucks. They have to start pressing, honestly. Now that they're down 14 with 6 minutes and 23 seconds left, they cannot afford to give Nottingham the ball for 32 seconds after every possession. And there we go. Tommy Kermer with the steal. Goes up for the lay, and he gets it after faking out Jones. Quick timeout for the coach. And that's a necessary timeout. Tommy looks shocked coming to the sideline. It looked like he was scared to get that ball blocked into the next county over by Jones, which is completely fair. I mean, he has a crazy vertical. I was really hoping we'd see more dunks here, if I'm going to be honest. A couple posters from both teams. I mean, I guess you can only ask so much, though. The Bucks are back in action next week. Get the weekend off. Well, probably not. They probably have practice tomorrow. But, I mean, watch the film. There's a lot of good stuff to take away from this game, even if they don't end up winning it. Down 12, 6 minutes and 14 seconds left. But there's still a lot of positives to take away from this game. Nottingham is a fast, physical team that'll hit you in the mouth wherever you let them. So, honestly, the Bucks, I've liked what I've seen from them so far. If they can just apply... If they can apply what worked in the first quarter now, there's a very real chance they get back in this game. So Williams holding the ball, clearly in no rush. McCurdy goes for the pass to Jones. Looks like he was afraid to take that layup despite being open. Tommy here taking up the ball, listening to his coach here. Looks like they're going to try and run a play. Camden passing the ball around. Noah looking to size up McCurdy. Is this a matchup Noah wants? McCurdy playing stiff defense. Passes the ball to Atkinson. Foul on Bwalia for a legal screen, probably because he pivoted back and forth multiple times. Normally when you have a screen, you have to hold it in one position. And is that a foul out for Noah Bwalia? It looks like it may be as he goes to sit at the end of the bench. Really interesting foul call, especially when it's the last one that a player has before they foul out. I'm not sure what I think of that call, but I mean, if it's textbook, it's textbook. There may be a special rule here. Looks like the ref's talking the scorekeeper here. James Carr checks in for the fouled out Boile. Boile looks really angry standing on the sidelines. I mean, that's a rough foul to get as your 5th foul. That's just, I don't even know if I could call it a mental mistake. Like, any ref could call that anyway.
If you can support the locals, I know the owner and all.
Oh, what a steal. Atkinson almost steal. Sanchez. That's cold. That is cold. You know, high school basketball, you get to see a lot of different people with a lot of different shot forms. But that's a good one, I'll be honest with you. Fenty blocks going up for the layup, but it looks like that'll be a foul on Jones. 15-point game here with 5 minutes left. Looks like it's getting a little out of reach for the Bucks here. But if they get 5-7 quick points in the next minute or so, they're back in it. But it's a big if with how this game's been going so far. First free throw is no good for Moreno. I'm not sure what Nottingham's record so far is this season, but if they play like this every night, then they're probably doing pretty good. I mean, the depth on this team is really what takes it to the next level, I think. You have players that didn't even play in the first half that are starting the second half and playing like starters. You don't find that just anywhere. That is a bullet pass. Brooks kind of smokes the finish there. Oh, James Carr looks injured. Maybe a poke in the eye. Maybe an elbow to the nose. Tommy here checking into the game. Hayden DeSantis checking into the game.
In the hallway here.
Well down.
There was a scuffle in the bathroom there.
Goes for the post. Look, I'm not sure that's going to count, but Tommy looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there with that post hook. Wonder how long he's been working on that for. Probably more than his stats homework, but not here to call him out on that. Sanchez, first name may not be Rick, but he portaled to that ball for that steal. What's happening here at the end of the play? A little extracurriculars maybe? That'd be a tech on Oswego. See Adam Smith here clapping his hands above his head. Maybe he's subbing out, or maybe something just went his way. I guess we'll never know. Ref comes over here to give an explanation. Not sure what he's saying. Can't hear him. But whatever it is did not go Oswego's way. So pass into Jones. Jones gets stripped. Got nutmegged by his own pass. Carr here dribbling the ball up the court. And to travel in transition. That's another rough call. I mean. Oh, my bad. No travel. Foul on Nottingham on the floor, it appears. Camden to inbound the ball here for the Bucks. That's a break, I'm going to be honest. Can't make too many mistakes left in this game. Passes the ball to Tommy in the backcourt. Tommy looking to bring it forward for the Bucks. Kind of gets I was going to say that he kind of juked McCurdy out of his shoes. Oh, he wants that dunk. A little indecisive there. He didn't know if he wanted the dunk. He didn't know if he wanted the layup. He got neither. Got to be a little more decisive than that. Lucky break for the Bucks, though, is looks like McCurdy blocked Kerwin. Like, threw a block party, one-man block party on that man. So, see how it goes from here, but who do we have at the line here? Yandiel Sanchez. Sanchez at the line. First one, I believe it went based on the reaction. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention, but DeSantis here checks out. DeSantis very frustrated with how this game has been going. It's been a rough game. I mean, calls haven't been going their way. But again, you can't just blame it on the refs. I mean, Nottingham's played an amazing brand of basketball here tonight, especially after that first quarter. Oswego here down 16 with 4 minutes left. Carr here looking to get anything going on offense. Drives. Oh, that would have been a tough and one, but we'll settle for the 2 free throws. Let's hope he proves why they call them free throws. Bucks need anything they can get. First one. Off the back. It's been the most popular place to miss a free throw for both teams tonight. Can imagine their practice regimen on those will be pretty intense in the next few days. Second free throw for Carr. That's good. Williams looking to slow the game down a little bit. They do get a 35-second shot clock, but it didn't move on that possession. It's a quick timeout here called by Nottingham, probably just talking about their end-of-game strategy. They're pretty locked in here, 15-point lead with less than 4 minutes left. You know, anything could still happen. We talked about Tracy McGrady earlier, but, I mean, don't think we have Tracy McGrady on the Oswego Buccaneers. That being said, the Bucks have a lot of positives to take away from this game. This is nothing to be upset about. Nottingham is a good team, probably one of the best in the section, and they've hung with them. Sure, maybe the lead has looked big numerically, but I can assure you this game has been much closer than what the scoreboard shows, and that's due to a combination of the Bucks' defense, their hustle, but Jones nails the wing 3. I can't tell what position he's supposed to be playing for this team. He's tied for tallest person on the floor, and that's a steal from Nottingham. Will this be a dunk? Tommy goes for the steal, and it's an and-one layup from McCurdy. Another athletic finish. He just gets what he wants. Honestly, the Bucks are giving it to him. That was an inch. Makes sense what Tommy tried to go for there. At this point in the game, you really can't allow your opponent to score any more points if you're going for a comeback. But when you have a finisher like McCurdy, maybe you just let him have it. McCurdy at the line here for his free throw. Left-handed shooter, McCurdy. This full court press from Nottingham, but Mack takes it up the court fast, grabs the ball, gets past 3 defenders, and that's a blocking foul on Adam Smith. Good play from Mack, somehow holding onto that ball through 3 Nottingham players and drawing a blocking foul on a 4th. That's just great offensive play right there. That's that attacking mindset that you want and what players in the NBA like John Morant profit from. So we'll see what happens here. Mack at the free throw line. Also a left-handed shooter. First one is left short. Second one off the back iron, rebounded by Jones. Jones has not gotten a rest in this game, but he has not looked like he needed it. A lucky bounce for Nottingham, and McCurdy in the paint, unguarded. Just lucky bounces here and there that happen to the Bucks all game. Will that be a blocking foul on Williams, or will that be a timeout? Nottingham coach here wanting to check. Yep, foul on Williams. Looks like it'll be a blocking foul. Bucks can't afford a technical here unless at this point they're just trying to antagonize Nottingham, get what they want, set a tone. Difficult to set a tone down 23 points, but you know, anything can happen. Technical foul on Mack, possibly for incentivizing the crowd here to do a little bit. Oh, wait. No. Mack's getting to shoot a free throw. And no good. So I wonder who the technical foul is on. Oh, he's getting to shoot a second free throw here. This will also most likely give the Bucks possession. That second one is pure from the line. I Oh, double technicals? Okay, so was it called on both 15 and 10? Refs not using the best communication. Apparently they value telling the coaches what happened more than me. It's crazy. Don't know what's happening here, but they're pointing at the scoreboard. That's fair play. Yeah. Hard to talk trash when. Yeah. Oh, yikes. So each player made one of their technical fouls. I'm not sure who gets the possession here since they both got a technical. Maybe it'll be Nottingham. No, Oswego had the possession last. So maybe it'll be Oswego who retains possession, or maybe Nottingham won it by drawing a technical. Looking at some of the shoes here on the court. Lots of different colors. We got some bright pinks, some yellows. Are those SpongeBob shoes? Yeah, I think they are. Interesting. Got the Nike swoosh on them. Tell you who really got the shoes of the day, though. Nottingham's coaches. They went all out with this one. Three minutes, 21 seconds left in the game. We got a little bit of an extended break here between a couple technical fouls and some, I think, a legit timeout called by one of the teams. Oswego still has 4 timeouts left, so if he wanted to, he could really draw this game out, but there's no reason to at this point. Nottingham won possession, the double technicals. I'm not sure what happened there, but now it looks like they're running a double man press on McCurdy, leaving a man open in the paint, and Williams doesn't finish there, but yeah, can't give him that. Marino looks for the quick pass. Max step back 3 out of the crease. Oh, steal there from the Bucks. Marino takes the walk-in 3. That's pure. You know who Marino kind of plays like? He kind of plays like a Jason Tatum, honestly. He'll pop that 3. But I think he has a better paint game proportionally, honestly. Tommy over here at the bench, getting a quick drink. There he goes, walking by. Oh, giving it to Mac. Relegated to water boy. That's unfortunate. Picking up his practice jersey. Is this it for Tommy Kerwin? Probably not. Let's look around here. Shout out to our WBUC camera operators, Mr. Bach and Ian Windsor. I have no idea how good of a job they've been doing, but I'm sure it's great. And Lily Allison, my bad. Almost forgot about her. That would have been tragic. Shout out Sebastian Rose on audio. Sure, he's done a lot. Not really. I'm lying. Tyler Flack on Switcher. He's currently sprawled out in a chair doing nothing, but trust me, every new camera angle that you see, that's Tyler. That's Tyler at work. It's Tyler cooking. Tyler is cooking. Oh, Tyler through the walkie-talkie. Yeah, that's crazy, not going to lie. So passes to Sanchez in the corner. Oof, rough shot. Rebounded by Fenty. Throws it away. Game's gotten out of hand for the Buccaneers. McCurdy to inbound. Good looking student section for the Bucks today. A couple notable members in the crowd. Sebastian Rose once again wants another shout out. Clout chaser possibly. McCurdy at the line. Did not see the foul, but I gotta believe, yeah, both teams are in the bonus now. So that means that if there's a foul that's not an offensive foul, they will get to shoot 2 free throws. McCurdy come off the bench in the second half, and I think he's at 15-ish points. He's been amazing for Nottingham, honestly. I don't know why he didn't start. Maybe it's because those fresh legs to start the second half, and you have that kind of depth, something you can afford. But he's one of their best players, and that's a foul on Jones. And technical on Camden. Can only imagine what happened. I don't know what happened to Camden to earn him a technical, but
Timeout, I thought, wasn't it? Or was it another technical? I think it was a technical. I think it was a technical on Nottingham. They're going to be it. It's unopposed free throw.
Camden sitting down, so I'm just he got the foul.
Is it Cooper? Oh, I got the weird zero.
Calling the coaches here, though. Shout out to the refs, though. He's been very transparent with the coaches about why he's calling what he's calling. And that's 0 of 2 from the free throw line for the Bucks. Just not falling at this point. I mean, is this a double technical again? Not every technical foul is a double technical, but apparently that's how that works in high school basketball. Jones misses the first free throw. Let me see if I can find out what happened.
You got the hard way.
His free throws, and Camden got the 10.
Yeah. It's been 5 minutes since I looked at it. 10 seconds. Can't you call it?
Dangerous pass. Mullane fouled. This last quarter taking a very long time. Fouls seems on every possession. Both teams in the bonus, which means 2 free throws. See if the Oswego coach decides to use his timeouts here as the game closes. There's no reason to. But first free throw for Mac falls. Kevin Waters subbing out here. Based on the size of Nottingham's players, I'm surprised that the Bucks have played small ball most of the game. I can't imagine that's conducive, but here we are, DeSantis. DeSantis with the strong finish. Can't remember who grabbed the rebound off of that missed free throw, but that's strong play. Kind of hustle play that the Bucks profit from. Full timeout called by one of the teams. Nottingham's logo just appears to be the Gonzaga logo with a few colors switched around. Not really saying much, though. I mean, high school teams don't exactly emphasize creativity when it comes to the logo making process. Good crowd for Oswego here, once again. Nottingham supporters, mostly comprised of the JV team. Tommy Kerwin putting the warm-up shirt on. Maybe that means his night is over. At this point, 19-point deficit, 2 minutes left in the game. I wouldn't want to risk anything if I was a coach. Jones pops the 3. That's good. Yep. Called that. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Oh, dangerous pass. Jones, did Jones foul out? I mean, that is a tone-setting foul. Interesting pass there, honestly. I mean, maybe it's to draw him into a foul, but Jones gets there half a second earlier. That's a steal, which turns into a transition dunk. James Carr to shoot 2 fouls because of the bonus once again. Nottingham score currently at 76 points. Buccaneers at 54. First shot for James Carr. Doesn't get more unlucky than that. Sums up the Bucks night in 1 shot right there. James Carr to shoot the second. Out again. Another foul. Wow. I got to think there won't be any players left by the time this game ends. How many fouls there are. We're playing 3v3 pretty soon. Anthony Burke Jr. set to check in here. Checking in for Aiden DeSantis, it looks like. Yep. Nick Besaw checking in here for the Buccaneers. Coming in for Marino. Yep, subbing out. Subbing out the starters. Makes perfect sense. Surprised Nottingham hasn't done the same here. We still have McCurdy in the game. Shamik Flagg started. Brooks Jr. Massive player for this team. Played a lot of minutes. Williams. Besaw bringing the ball up the floor. Right to Sanchez. Sanchez throws it off the feet of Williams. Bad turnover. Stops the clock once again. Tyler Flack getting on the walkie-talkie. Did he just meow into the walkie-talkie? What is it? James Carr running up the wall. Wow. Don't think the game's being played on the wall there, James. That being said, James Carr, big player for this team. Starts almost every game, provides valuable defense, gets those tough points on offense when you need them. McCurdy. That was the finish of all time from McCurdy. Happy Burke Jr. caught that, or else I probably would have died and all of this valuable equipment would have shattered. Bullet pass there from Besaw. Foul on McCurdy. I don't know how all of these players have not fouled out of the game. Both says 5 fouls on scoreboard. It's got to be more than 5. Put a second 5 in front of that. First free throw for Kevin Waters is good. Kevin back at the line. Number 44 checks in for Nottingham. Second shot from Kevin Waters, good. He's got a very pure jump shot, I must say. It looks very nice. Number 15, number 2. Number 1, Williams pops the 3, just off. Tip by Sanchez, no good. Looks like there is another foul. Don't know why the refs are still calling this at this point. Sanchez at the line. Nottingham here set to break 80 points if they make both free throws. First one. No. Maybe I jinxed him. Taking a look at the second shot here. Sizing up the basket. Sanchez, not the greatest scorer for this team, but again, doesn't need to be. He feels the Tommy Kerwin role. Besaw bringing the ball up the court. Very methodical player for the Buccaneers. James Carr again getting those hard points on McCurdy. That's got to be. That was a crazy block, but goaltends. Can't do that. McCurdy, he's getting up there. He's got to be the most athletic player on this roster. Williams bringing the ball up the court. One-man wrecking crew, honestly. Not checked out all game, I don't think. Playing that hard roll passer. McCurdy pulls from. That's good. That is pure. You can't ask for a better jump shot than what McCurdy just put into the air. We got Cooper bringing the ball up the floor here. To the pass to Kevin Waters. The Bucks subs looking to just get some good possessions out here. Makes sense. Want something positive to take away from the game. The student section urging them to shoot it. I'm not sure why. And McCurdy holds the ball, and that is the game. Nottingham beats Oswego 83-56. A lot to take away from this from both teams. Player of the game, I mean, for Nottingham, I think it's got to be McCurdy for Nottingham. For Oswego, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I could pick one for Oswego, in all honesty. It was just an interesting game all around. A lot to take away from, a lot to look at the tape. This game will only make the Buccaneers better going forward. At least that's what I can imagine. So going forward, the Buccaneers, a lot to work on, but a great base. So, yeah, I mean, my name was Michael Pastello. I interviewed Mr. Banks at halftime. Make sure that you go to the girls' basketball game on Tuesday. And signing off.